Ladies and gentlemen, these are my predictions for WrestleMania 37. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Brandon Hatch here. I got a big smile on my face right now. I'm a pretty happy Brandon right now because it is WrestleMania season, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got the shakes and I don't want to say the jitters, but the excitement boiling inside of me. Because here, literally in a few days, I'm leaving to go to Tampa, Florida because I can actually go to WrestleMania this year. It's just been such a long time, it's felt like, since I've been able to go to a WWE show. So I'm just thrilled. And for those who are going to ask, yes, I am doing vlogs, so there will be multiple different vlogs from WrestleMania week here on the channel, so make sure to come back here actually this coming week, and there's going to be a bunch of Brandon Hodge vlogs. Our WrestleMania week, we'll call it Vlogmania. There's a brand new shirt available in my merch store to kind of support that. But anyway, guys, it's time for me to stop running my mouth. WrestleMania is literally, I believe, from today, it is 1 week away, because I'm uploading this on Sunday, I believe. So 7 days, 1 week, WrestleMania 37, at least, well, I guess it's six days to night one, because this is going to be a 2-night special. But anyway, guys, the WrestleMania 37 is coming up, and these are my predictions. So I got my list here, and I want to say there's 12 matches at the time of this recording. Since I've recorded this, they may have announced more matches, but so far we have 12 matches. That rounds out to 6 matches per night, which they're going to announce a few more. We already know that. So as for what night, which match is going to be, we only know for a few, so we're just going to do this as it's just a whole card for the one WrestleMania show as a whole. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump in here to the first match. So the first match, we have Kevin Owens taking on Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn has someone interesting in his corner, someone from my land, from YouTube land. We have Mr. Logan Paul. Love him or hate him, he's going to be in Sami Zayn's corner, so that adds some eyeballs and excitement and new viewers into WrestleMania, I guess. So we have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Who do I see winning this match? Honestly, I don't have a clue, and I don't know if Kevin Owens is going to pull up something and have a YouTuber bring up another YouTuber and put in the Kevin Owens corner and heard rumors about that. But honestly, who's going to win this? I don't know. I guess I see Kevin Owens winning this. And Sami Zayn just getting screwed and getting more mad and just continuing on with his absolute, horrible anger. But, yeah, for this, I'll go with Kevin Owens. Alright, the next match. I want to say, I don't know what order, what match is happening at Mania. I don't think anyone knows that other than, backstage. I don't know if the backstage people do even know that. But I have no idea what the order is, so this order is completely random in this prediction video. But anyway, the next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. We have the current champion, Big E, taking on, he's actually going to be taking on the brand new Apollo Crews. If you call him the brand new Apollo Crews, he has this new gimmick. Some people love it. Some people hate it, think it's stupid. I'm kind of in the middle. At the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's a refresh. It's something new. It's still in the early stages, but at the same time, it doesn't really make a lot of sense when you can just go back a few months and see Apollo talking without an accent. Now he has this accent. And yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, for the Intercontinental Championship, who do I see walking out of, actually Tampa, walking out of WrestleMania with the Intercontinental Championship? I don't know how solid they are with Apollo with this brand new gimmick. But in my mind, Big E looks to be like the guy they're wanting to push and to push and push and push and push. So, in my opinion, I believe the correct choice for this would be Big E, but literally I could really see this going either way. Alright, the next match we have Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. So Cesaro will be taking on Seth Rollins. There's not a stipulation announced yet, I don't believe. So Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, who do I see winning this? I guess I see Seth Rollins winning this. I mean, I love Cesaro. He is definitely deserves to win the match, but I just don't know who they're wanting to push more here. And I just see Seth Rollins. I guess he's back from his pregnancy. Yeah, he was pregnant, but no, he's back from his little hiatus he had to have because his wife had babies. So he's back. He's on fire. He's, I guess, the Messiah, Seth Rollins, and that's who I'm going to predict to win this match. All right, the next match. The next match is for the United States Championship. We have the current champion, Riddle, defending his title against Sheamus. So who's going to win this? I really, for some reason, just have a very strong feeling in my gut to go with Sheamus. Sheamus, I remember he was United States champion way back when he first came into the WWE in 2009 or something, 2010. And it's just like, it would be a really cool throwback to have Sheamus be the United States champion again. But yeah, that's what I see winning. I see Riddle actually losing the title here. I don't know if you guys are huge fans of Riddle or whatever. Personally, I don't know how I feel about the guy. Guy doesn't wear shoes, so it's kind of weird. So it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know when I use that phrase there, but yeah. I don't know how I feel about Riddle personally. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, but I guess he's different. He's interesting, I guess. But as for this United States Championship match, I see him actually losing the title and Sheamus walking out of WrestleMania as the brand new United States Champion. Alright, the next match. The next match is a steel cage match. We don't see these too much at WrestleMania of them doing like a cage. I mean, sometimes we'll see like a Hell in a Cell or something crazy that you wouldn't expect. But yeah, they're actually just doing, I guess, a standard steel cage match. It's going to be Shane McMahon taking on Braun Strowman. This match literally came up out of nowhere. They just developed this feud within like a few weeks, and it's like, oh, where in the hell did that come from? You guys just hate each other now, and you want to kill each other now. There's just so much anger in this feud. It's really crazy to see. But my prediction for this, Braun or Shane? I hope Shane uses this opportunity to make Braun Strowman look like $1 million, make him look like a future star, a future main eventer of WrestleMania, but just not main eventing this WrestleMania. So for the steel cage match, I'm going to pick Braun Strowman to win it. Alright, the next match I guess is a celebrity match or whatever. We don't really see celebrities stepping into the ring too often, but every once in a while we do. So we have Bad Bunny versus The Miz. So apparently this was supposed to be like originally like a tag match, but Morrison got kind of bumped up and he wasn't really going to be able to do a tag match. So I'm guessing like Morrison's going to be in Miz's corner, Bad Bunny is going to have Damian Priest in his corner. But anyway, Bad Bunny versus The Miz. I don't know. Should I pick like a non-wrestler to beat a wrestler? I think that's probably what's going to happen because he has this one opportunity on the grandest stage of them all, and it's just like Bad Bunny's the star here. Bad Bunny's gonna win. Miz is gonna get screwed. It's gonna be like a roll up or some kind of crazy decision or kind of disqualification or something crazy. But probably Bad Bunny's gonna like end up on top in this match somehow. Alright, the next match is for the Raw Women's Championship. So we have the current champion, Asuka, defending her title against brand new NXT call-up from NXT. She's now in the main roster, don't want to confuse with my wording there. But Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. Rhea Ripley in her first, I guess, WrestleMania's in it. She's actually in the championship title picture, so that says a lot about Rhea Ripley and the company's trust in her. So who do I think's winning? Do I think Asuka's retaining, or do I think Rhea's, getting the title? I'm actually gonna go with Rhea to get the title, but believe it or not, I think it's the correct choice. I mean, Asuka, she's just kind of held on to the title. I don't think she's really done anything too crazy. And Asuka's a really good, performer or whatever. That's nothing against her. It's just like they haven't really given Asuka a bunch of like crazy stuff to like bring a bunch of eyeballs on her. I feel like in the women's division, there's been more eyeballs on like Alexa Bliss and stuff she's been doing than the actual Raw Women's Championship on Raw. So, I mean, hopefully Rhea will bring some new excitement to it and kind of bring the title back to life. And we'll see where that goes. But my prediction for this is going to be Miss Rhea Ripley. Alright, the next match. The next match is a match I am very, very excited for. I'm looking forward to this match a great deal. So, we have The Fiend. The Fiend is back somehow. He was burned alive in December, but he's still alive. That didn't kill him. He's back, but he has a melted face, and it's just crazy. So, what the hell is going on? So, The Fiend will actually be facing the person who burned him alive, who set him on fire, Mr. Randy Orton. So, Randy Orton versus The Fiend. There's no crazy stipulation announced yet. I thought it would be like a Firefly Funhouse match like they did last year with Cena or something. But maybe they'll add something last minute, or maybe it'll just be a standard match. I don't think there's ever a standard match with The Fiend, so I'm sure they'll pull off something crazy. But yeah, Fiend versus Randy Orton. I'm going with The Fiend. I'm hoping The Fiend will get his revenge, his payback on Mr. Randy Orton. So my prediction is going to be The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Alright, the next match is going to be for the Raw Tag Team Championship. So we have the current champions, The New Day, defending their titles against not really a tag team, is it? It's AJ Styles and Omos. So, they are not, like, Omos is always, like, backing up AJ or whatever when AJ's matches, but now, because they're kind of a tag team match, they're kind of like a tag team. They're going to be in a tag team match going for the titles. It'd be very, very interesting if they're going to win. If they could win the titles. I don't really see a reason why they couldn't, but I don't know how long that reign would be. But just for the sake of craziness and weird things happening at WrestleMania, I'll go with AJ Styles and Omos. I'm just going to go with them just randomly, and we'll see where they go with that. Like the few weeks after Mania, I have no clue where they'd go with that, but hopefully somewhere good. Alright, the next match is for the WWE Championship. I'm getting very, very tired, guys. These are a lot of freaking matches. We're going to remember this is going to be split up against like 2 different nights, so it's going to be like 4 hours a night or something. But anyway, the current WWE Champion, Mr. Bobby Lashley, that feels pretty good to say. The guy has deserved it for a very, very long time. I'm happy to see him actually get the recognition and the title that he deserves. But we're having Bobby Lashley facing Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre had his fairy tale ending, or fairy tale moment, I guess, because there's never really an ending in WWE. It's ongoing. Like every year, it keeps going and going and going. It's not like the end. That's not how WWE. It's like, all right, and the next pay-per-view, like WrestleMania doesn't end it. We have whatever the next pay-per-view is going to be, like Payback or something, whatever it is. But anyway, is Drew going to win the title again, the second year in the row at WrestleMania? I can definitely see them doing it because Drew didn't have a crowd to kind of give the reaction to, and I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense because he's not going to get the same reaction this year that he did last year because the fans are just, I don't believe personally the fans are behind him like they were last year. Like last year, it's like, yeah, this guy deserves, he has the title. Ah, yeah, he's got the title. Yeah, fairy tale ending or moment or whatever, and it's like, okay, where do you go from here? Don't leave the title on him forever. Someone else has got to win it and give them a fairy tale moment or whatever. So I don't really know. I'm conflicted here. I definitely see Drew McIntyre winning it, I guess, more than Lashley retaining, as much as I think Lashley deserves to hold on the title a little bit longer. But I think Drew's going to actually win his title back here, so I believe that's what they're going to do. Kind of have Drew have his reaction from the crowd, but personally, I don't think it's going to be as big as it would have been for 36. But maybe that's just me. But he did have his like live crowd reaction at Royal Rumble, and I gotta say that crowd reaction to Rumble 2020 when he won, I was there. I know it was crazy, but I just don't think he's going to get that crazy reaction like over a year later. I just don't think it's going to happen. All right, the next match. So these are, I guess, they're going to be the main events of each night is what they're going to try to do. So the women, I believe, are going to be main eventing the first night. So this is going to be for the Smackdown Women's Championship. So they chose, I guess, them to maybe the Raw Women's Championship will be in the second night. We have the current champion, Miss Sasha Banks, defending her title against the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Bianca Belair. And I'm just going to say, first off, personally, this is my opinion, I'm a bigger fan of Sasha. I'm just a bigger fan of Sasha Banks. That's just my opinion. Bianca Belair is a phenomenal talent, a newish call-up from NXT. She does a really, really good job, and she grew up like in a town only like an hour from me. So she's from my home state of Tennessee. So it's really, really cool to see her get the recognition that she deserves and all that. And this is going to be her moment. This is her moment. She's winning the title. There's no way she's not. So Bianca Belair is my prediction for this. As much as I love Sasha Banks, I'd love to see her have the title. Bianca does deserve her moment in the spotlight. Her moment, her WrestleMania moment. She had a Royal Rumble win, and I think the winner should always win the title at Mania. That's just what I think, at least most of the time. So Bianca Belair is going to be actually my prediction to win the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final match of the WrestleMania 2 night spectacular event. So the final match of WrestleMania, at least I hope it's going to be for the Universal Championship. So we have the current champion, Roman Reigns, defending his title not against one opponent, against 2 different opponents trying to fight him at the same time. It's a triple threat match. He's actually defending it against Daniel Bryan, as well as the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Edge. So Edge, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, all mixing it up, trying to get that title, walk out of Tampa, walk out of the Raymond James Stadium with the Universal Championships. The question remains, who's going to do it? Who can do this? So I don't think Roman's walking out with the title. As much as Roman's reign has been wonderful, and that's just like a complete flip from like what I would say and a lot of people I know would say from like a few years ago when he was like, it's been shoved down our throats or whatever. I mean, I never really jumped on the whole bandwagon, it's been shoved down our throats or whatever. But it just seemed like they were showing favoritism towards Roman there for a while. But I just don't see Roman walking out of Mania as the champion. So that leaves us with Daniel Bryan or Edge. So Edge definitely could win this, could have his moment, as well as Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan already kind of had his moment at WrestleMania 30. And I don't know, I feel like Bryan's just there to kind of eat the pin. So like Edge can pin Bryan and take Roman's title. That's the way a triple threat works. So I think that's going to be the finish. So yeah, my prediction for this match is actually going to be Edge to have his fairy tale moment, even though I guess he's already had a fairy tale moment, but it's still like a crazy, different fairy tale moment because it's like the guy had to retire, never thought he could wrestle again, and then he got second opinions by doctors. They're like, maybe it's possible. Then he finally returned to wrestling, shocked the world, and then a year later he won the Royal Rumble match, won a spot for the championship at WrestleMania. That's what this spot is. And hopefully he can win the title and have that wonderful story. So yeah, my prediction for this match is actually Edge to be our brand new Universal Champion at WrestleMania 37. Remember guys, I'm doing WrestleMania vlogs, so come back to the channel this coming week and check out all the wonderful WrestleMania vlogs by the King of Vlog Style, Mr. Brandon Hodge. So right now on screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But enough chit chat guys, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.